And welcome! We're back for more Danganronpa. Last time, we got introduced to the school, introduced to the cast of characters. I grew to really like, 3 of them. 2 of them died, and 1 of them is really suspicious. So, you know, it was a great start. Oh no, I can't access artwork. I was going to see if I could bring up like a character list, but I can do it in the game, I suppose. I'll just do it in the game. Let's actually continue. Begin from where you last left off. Is that okay? Yep. What happens if you click no? Yeah, okay. Let me... Square, it's square, yeah. Okay, so last time... Sayaka. Oh, so Kyoko's kind of cool. So I'll say 4 characters. Kyoko, I'm kind of the not laid back. The like reserved characters always kind of cool. But Sayaka I liked. Celeste I like, and Junko I thought was all right. Sayaka's dead. Junko is the body on the floor in the middle of this, and Celeste's very uncaring and unnervingly uncaring attitude towards the whole thing made her slightly suspicious. I don't think she's the one who did it. I think he did. But we'll get to that. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no. Somebody save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Can we talk to everyone? Is there anyone who won't talk? I can't really... Okay, you can talk to the people behind. It's kind of hard to reach them, and like these 2 are standing in the way. You feel me? Conscious has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. There you are at the back. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They... We can't run away from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on. Someone let me out. What the biker dude?
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. My man! I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just have him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then...
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no no one's gonna fuck around with Sakura's on guard duty. So you play a co-op base defense with the 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Yeah, fucking priorities, Ifumi. There's a dead body in the middle of this room still. Since we won't be able to investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Oh.
So you finally noticed? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Mikoto's dorm. Well, she's right. Oh fuck, they're gonna start suspecting me. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Look in everyone's eyes have done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. You're feeling suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it.
So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to go get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
Well,
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that, Kyoko... And just like Kyoko, he was gone before he realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I need to head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of the bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? Are we gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We don't really have anything in particular. We already know who killed Saga. No, I did not! What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Don't come any closer, you're gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not like... It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true, we may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help but investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one clean out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It is pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does anyone really think I'm the killer? I didn't turn out like this. Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is...
I also turned down the character voices a lot from the last stream. I listened to it back like afterwards and I was like, wow, some of these characters are really fucking loud.
Electric chair.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Miyazono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appeared to have suffered a fracture. So there was resistance. We have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. You don't think I did it, did you? Aren't you going to help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. What about you? Oh, okay, no, he's no help to anyone. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Yeah, no. Okay, so he's not going to help. I feel bad leaving Junko here, but we need to go to the scene of the crime, don't we? Yeah. Regrettably. Oh, map. So we can access this at any time and read through it, right? Okay, good. Do you think they'll even let me in? Oh, I can't. I need to head over there. Is there nothing to warp to? Oh, we have to actually just walk over there. Oh, okay. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. You won't make any progress about investigating there. Is it because I needed to see that little scene first? Better examine the state of my room a little closer. Might even reveal something new. Toolkit's inside the drawer. Isn't any evidence that it could have been used at all? This makes sense. I mean, it's mine. I haven't used any reason to open it. I can't imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We aren't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, you know, right? So, you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Okay, the fact this added that to a piece of evidence means I should be checking everyone's rooms, and if someone's doesn't, then we're in trouble. Right, this doesn't have any blood on it from the looks of it. Replica sword brought back for self-defense. Does it mean it was used for attack somehow? And plus, if it has been taken out the sheath at least, I didn't actually look at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. So if someone's got any kind of gold on them, it's a sign. My key. I gave it to her. Oh, I miss her smile already. We switched rooms, we switched keys too, so Saga would have had the key here to the room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Psycho have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. This thing goes to you, Psycho. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Or maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka is in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... I know I don't get to talk about it too much because I have it kind of quiet, but the music is nice. I should be looking at these scratchings. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right here in the other room. Only I heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps there was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Let's talk to both of the guards, actually. Do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. So I imagine these two are going to agree with the majority no matter what. So I need to kind of keep that in mind, I assume, when I get to it, that these two might be easily skewed into a public opinion. I realised something whilst I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before any of us found the body, I mean. There's a trash room in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. I can respect that. Fair enough, Mondo. Man of great dignity.
Dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. You keep saying that, though. You need to come up with new threats. But what if it was a girl that did it? He's like, well, shit.
Yo.
That all gets. It's like, ah. What about you, Kyoko? Your silence makes you suspicious sometimes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
no?
Really? I'm searching.
Okay.
Searching?
She's down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Makoto. But to be fair, she's wearing gloves, so she's already a step ahead. It's not like they can do forensics, but you know. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Can I go into the room? Not that I want to. Should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Oh, okay. Scratchings on the wall. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yeah, we already did that. From fight in my room. Room's completely soundproof. Remember, if anything happens, no way you could know. Perhaps it was another of Monokuma's strategies. Was this used at all? Lid roll. It's like there was way less than there was before. Oh, the Sayaki is. See how dirty my room was and decided to clean it up a little. Oh no, that's not evidence. Never mind. I was like, what if she used it somehow? The display stand the sword was on. Will the bed just say the same thing as the scuffed up everything else? Someone checked it. What the hell happened here? Oh, and of course, we know the camera would have seen it. Mastermind must have been using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Oh, I was trying to see if I could interact with... Oh no, it's only that. I thought there was something behind. Anything on this screen of significance? What does Monica appeared on? Right now it's just showing the school crest. What have I not investigated? Oh, the sheath. The replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does it mean it was used to attack? Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath. But, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath that must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like that would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Unless she tried to use it as like a blunt instrument to try and back it away because she knew the sword was a replica. Right, is that everything of significance? Can I investigate... Well, I don't want to, but can I investigate the room now? No. The toolkit was left untouched. That's been moved. That I've investigated. Has she finished her investigation yet? Can I talk to her and be like, have you done... Hey, Kyoko.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm so...
Did you lose a con...
Okay, so no. But a few seconds later... Oh. She suddenly stood up and straight and said, are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I know something while I was looking around here before. It looked like my lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay, now it's significant. Mikoto's room cleanliness. So if we could find like a cleaning perfectionist... Actually, let me check my reports. Wrong button. Is there anyone who has a habit of being super overly, like, tidy? You, I guess, because you're, like, moral compass. Like, you are a perfectionist in that sense, but I don't know if that means in cleanliness. That might just be perfectionism in your day-to-day. That might not mean cleaning. You, I can imagine if your business tycoon, like, heritage, you're used to things being, like, done to a very specific detail. No. 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 I'd be very surprised. You're dead. No. I have my suspicions of Kyoko, but I don't think it's her. No, you strike me as very clumsy. Maybe. I'm trying to think like perfectionism with the writing. You need a clean workspace to do your work when you're writing. At least I do. But that might be stretching it. I might be overthinking it. So that's just a maybe. I'm going to say no. Potentially. But I don't know. She looks after herself very, very well. Like with her makeup, her clothing and whatnot. So maybe she looks after an environment very well as she goes around. But I don't know. Most of my suspicion on Celeste is just because of how unreactive she was to the idea of murder to begin with, even if they knew it was coming. She's dead. I would be heartbroken if it was little Shioryo, but I don't think it's her. Okay, so suspect list. Potential. Higher potential. Vague maybe. Vague maybe. That's kind of where I'm at. So I've got 2 suspects and 2 on the fence suspects. Just because one, Toko is like a distant connection to something that the game probably isn't worrying about, and Celeste is just a very unbothered attitude towards the events. It doesn't seem to faze her at all. Now can I go into the room? And you're on the other side of the door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at it, made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. This is... The first thing I notice is the number last time. Is that 037? I looked past Sayaka and the wall behind her, and now I saw 11037. Written in blood with numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I think so, because in the image there was blood on her hand in the original screenshot. The water from the shower gets turned off at night time. Okay. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must be the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something... The gold from that she did use the sword to try and defend herself. That really concerns me. Some blood on the left index finger, but that's... The palm of both her hands were totally spotless, so how come it's only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. A stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, she must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. The music is way too good. The music is way too good to be staring at a dead teenager. Is there anything else of significance? Let me just double scan. Sort of objects, kill the killer. There's glitter on the thing. Oh, if I examine the writing, will Makoto make the connection now? That there's blood on the finger, so maybe he was writing with. So I could do this? No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's leave the bathroom. I think we've got all we need. We need to examine, like, the trash room. We need to investigate people's toolboxes. Maybe check the kitchen, because that looked like a kitchen knife. And see if there's any, like, evidence of gold on people's clothing. The bloody numbers are most likely Sayaka's dying message. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Did you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, you know what the result would be. Result?
Well.
Think about it. It would be reverse. 7... No, I'm going to shut up. I'm trying to... You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Let me kind of like mirror... R-E... Rio... Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, better to ask than the ultimate programmer. There's only one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. The bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? Why fucking zoom out? What about it? It says it's twisted. What the heck? The doorknob is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. So someone's toolkit! Whatever it was, obviously this was intentional. But it was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? Because she closed the door on herself, the killer didn't realise there was a trick to the door, so assumed that it was locked, so got the screwdriver to unlock it.
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But the bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. So that adds more defense to me, because of course I know that trick. And apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I get the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
See.
Then that clears that up. Huh? Clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. So that can be used in my defense if someone tries to accuse me and be like, no, I know that the trick at the door, whoever did it didn't, which is why they took the doorknob off. Oh, good. Once over, maybe I should look around somewhere else and start looking into where murder weapons might have also come from. And also, I should look into that DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was on that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is.
By the way...
You know, I realised something while I was on guard duty. Oh, right, yeah, here's the trash room.
You're fucked. Yep.
Yeah, okay, so there's just the same thing. So, kitchen. Wait, what? This is my room, but it's got Sayaka's name on it, so it's mine's... Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate on it's mine. The name... Pointless. Why would anyone do that? Anyway, can we go in and watch that video? Much as I don't want to. Yep. And we're worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need... Oh, hi! Sorry, I didn't see you guys. Don't mind me, just going in between rooms. Okay, so... There's the importance there. Oh wait, is there a DVD player in Sayaka's room? Is that why the exclamation point's still there and I just missed it? Oh, never mind. Okay, so it's just saying this room is significant. Let me just quickly glance around. Just in case there's something of any kind of note. Bathroom door's locked. I think it's kind of heartbreaking. Like, every single thing I click on, he goes, Sayaka. No, can't let myself get depressed now. Sayaka. No, need to carry on. Sayaka, get the fuck. Okay. Fuck. Hi. You. I need to check your room. Can you let me into your room? Hey, did I give you permission to do that? Get your hand off the door. Imagine anything to do with the case anyway. I do. I think every single boy's room should be checked on proxy. Let me talk to him.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka's in your... Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms. She's dead because of me, then it should have been me that died? Well, we can all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then I... Fuck you. Every bloke's room needs to be checked. That's literally the first thing I'd be doing. We know that the thing was unscrewed, so look for anyone who is missing a piece of their toolbox. Hey, dude.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Saga was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, hint, hint, check the nameplates. Very strange. Mr. Naigi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. You really think I'm guilty? Let's go around to the trash room and see if there's anything of suspicion in there. Like they put the objects down and like shuffled them back. That's kind of cool. Locker. Oh, no, never mind. That's not a locker. Camera. What's this on the ground? Hatch on the floor. Oh, well, the door won't budge. Must be locked. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why'd you... Just so happens that Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course. My job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time, so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened and will graduate unless they're discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than
Hey,
that...
you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Is that so mean? Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar! I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no
What are
way
you
to
talking
think
about? All my
this
love is for
comic.
2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. Just spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D to 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figurines.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to see stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura could accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? Sorry.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi. Since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favour to ask you. What, so now you want to join my party? Sorry, but I haven't triggered the flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or be a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. Hifumi, I decided to head to the trash room. Beep, 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 beep. I love that little animation of like the object spawning in and then like ticking back. You'd let me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Well, hey, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get on the inside. He never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, just hurry up. Put the key in his pocket, use it to flip a switch, exit the gate, and then... Alright.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naigi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. Looks like they used some kind of glass ball, about just big enough to fit. They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and shut up. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. It's like that meanie girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who does this particular ball belong to? Only one person it could be. She'll be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Clairvoyant. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It's like a burnt piece of some clothing. Burnt piece like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left the evidence the killer destroyed. But there's lots of people here with white button-up shirts. It isn't enough to itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece. This is the incinerator. It's in the way part back of the trash room. Good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now. Didn't look like it. You see the green yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes,
pretty simple setup. The green one to get it going, yellow to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I was quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, you do realise what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yeah, but there's no mistake. I've got one thing for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet, so that means someone was able to switch the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out in one of his comic book fantasies. Problem is, dude, if we can take at face value that the only person who could get in here is the cleaner, and that's you, suddenly, I want to check out your room to see if there's a missing screwdriver. Mr. Hifumi Yamada. The green button turned on, the yellow turned it off. Or so it would seem anyway. I think there's anything else. Oh, there is actually something like over there. It's a huge trash can. It's where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn. Well, whatever it is, doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Alright, I think I'm about done. I'll talk to you one more time to see if I have anything even remotely helpful. You seem a little down. Oh, really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. No, I think I'm good. Let's go. Okay. So, and if it's you're closest to it as well, so it would have been an easy getaway.
Mr. Naegi.
Hold it right there, Mr. Naegi. Huh? Trying to enter someone's room without their express permission is the highest breach of etiquette. Whether it's raised in a case or not, you must respect a person's right to privacy. True. Let me in, though. Now, I can't ring the doorbell. Laundry. If someone's got their clothes cleaned, I should check that out. I need to talk to the clairvoyant downstairs. Oh god, you're not going to make me check all of these washing machines, are you? Washing machine. Washing machine. Washing machines. They live longer. Oh, it's a coin. Is there any more coins? Nice, that was a waste of time. Fashionista magazine. There's something magazine laid around, no help there. Swimsuit hanging out the drive, but it's something to do with what's going on. We should be checking. There's like a lot of clothes of one person sort of thing, but oh well. Alright, nothing of immediate interest in here. That's off out of a later case, I can imagine. I think they're going to restrict all the places you can go to for now, just to help kind of make it a bit more controlled. Like, yeah, we can't go in there either. Who's actually in the dining hall before we go in? Someone to talk to, I suppose. Great, let's go in. Yo. Mina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all the first time for me, you know. I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing. You know, I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Last night, as in during the night time? You were out during the night? Excuse me? Okay, I'm guessing that's not relevant because the game didn't really pick it up. Oh god, we can go back here now. I should be looking for a kitchen knife. Or better yet, I should be looking for a space where a knife should be. Which is small, but looks like one of them's missing. Is it missing from the big beginning, or better see if anyone knows more about it? Nice. I had a feeling. If it's like right on the very, very edge of the screen, it tends to give you a coin. Yeah. I'm noticing that trend. Anything behind the monitor? Alright, I'll check the camera. Because this is another camera. It'd be great if we could see it. I know it'd give the whole game away, but if we'd see someone come in and take it. Yep. And let's talk to Lady here again. Because maybe we can bring up that... Oh, you know a knife's missing. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife that suddenly disappeared like that. So if it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Testimony! I can rely on her as an alibi. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. So it was worthwhile coming in here. Let's go. And I want to... I know that we need to go talk to the clairvoyant. Poor connection quality, broadcasting only mic audio. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do you want to, like, maybe correct that? My internet connection is fine, thank you very much. Hang on a second, guys. Let me see if I can try and sort this. 1 minute. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to end the stream here, reset my internet and stuff, and then start it up again and see if we make any progress. So, back in a couple minutes.